Hi, I'm Dave Booth, Vice President of Sales with Caliber Equipment. What I'd like to do today is take a couple minutes and walk you through and talk to you about one of the newer products from Nilfisk Advance. This is the CS7010. This is a very unique machine in our industry. There are a lot of choices you may have depending on the type of facility you're cleaning and the job you're trying to do. This is a multi-purpose machine and it's hybrid. What does that mean? This machine right here operates on all electric AC and DC motors. However, depending on the version that you need, it runs on a three-cylinder Kubota engine. You can get both gas or LP or diesel, or to be 100% electric, if that's what your need is, you can get it with a large steel cad monoblock battery. So it is an electric machine, however, it is being powered by a smaller three-cylinder engine. And it gives you the flexibility of doing jobs at different rates. It can be a dry sweeper if you have a lot of debris and that's all you need to do in your facility is to sweep and control the dust. It is also a scrubber. So if you want a wet scrub to really get those floors squeaky clean, you can operate it as just a scrubber. But to be the most productive is you run both systems at the same time. So you're not only sweeping up the debris in the front and moving the solid debris in the front of the machine, and then you're wet scrubbing and sucking up the dirty water. Many machines scrub and sweep at the same time, but they're a wet process, and if you have a lot of debris, pallet chips, metal shavings, things like that, all that is being picked up into a hopper, and now it's wet. Makes it a little harder for cleaning. Or if you're a large warehouse, manufacturer, distribution, you need to sweep all the time, but you have a lot of forklift traffic and activity, and you don't want to have the floors being scrubbed at that time. Well, with the 7010, I can run it as just a dry sweeper with great dust control. And then during the course of work throughout the week, I can then run it as a scrubber. But the key feature on this machine is you've separated the debris. You've put the dry debris in the front of the machine in a separate hopper with dust control, and then the back of the machine you're now scrubbing, picking up spills, stains, liquids to create and have a squeaky clean floor. But as I said, you're separating the two processes. You can run it just dry as a sweeper, wet as a scrubber, or both on at the same time, and now you've got maximum productivity. This machine has about a 60-inch sweep path. It has a 48-inch scrub path where there's 3 disc brushes underneath. It holds 75 gallons of solution, so it can run a long time, do a lot of work in your facility. Whether you're 100,000 or 1,000,000 square feet, this machine can absolutely do the job. Let me walk you through and point out a few more things about it. This machine has a few options on it which you can get. Obviously they've added a heavy-duty front crash bar and rollers depending on the environment that you're working at. You can also see it comes available with an overhead guard and a strobe light. In the front of the machine where we have the sweeping, the key when you're dry sweeping, you have to control the dust. So in this particular model, you've got a very dense core filtering system with an electric shaker. This is made by Donaldson, probably one of the premier manufacturers of engine dust filtering systems. But again, this is the filtering for the dry sweeping. And up on top is the impeller, which is pulling the dust from underneath the machine. Very compact, but can handle a very high load of dust and dirt. As we move along to the side, let me open up a couple compartments. This, as I said, is a hybrid, so it's all electric motors. However, it is being powered by a 3-cylinder engine. So as I open this up, what you're seeing is a 3-cylinder engine, easily accessible. The cover comes off on the other side, so routine maintenance, oil changes and servicing is very easy to access. Because this is a propane machine, what they've done is the tank is up here, swings out very simply, so it's easy for the operators, no bending and lifting in order to change over the tank. Another feature on this machine is it has 3 AGM batteries underneath this panel. What that's for is if you buy it and you're running it on LP or diesel, and maybe you're out in the warehouse and your fuel runs out. You've got a little bit more to do, but you need to take the machine back and get fuel. With this machine, I can run it for up to 30 minutes on that battery backup, finish the job, and then drive it back to replace the tank. So you're never going to be caught out in the middle of your facility with no power. As we work our way along, that was your sweep system in the front. Access to the main broom is a simple side compartment that swings open, gives you easy access to the main sweeping broom. Heavy gaskets and skirts to hold the dust underneath. Again, all the tools or all the filters and brooms are easily changed and accessed without any tools. As we move to the back, now we're into the scrubbing section. As you see, this has got 3 disc brushes that run across the unit, giving me a 48-inch scrub path. As we move around to the back, you'll see the large squeegee tool that pivots from side to side for drying the floor. A couple more options on this particular model is we have a bar that drops down to protect operators from backing in and damaging the rear squeegee. We've added some heavy-duty rollers for the corners to protect the machine in the event of an accident. This particular model has an onboard chemical mixing system which sits underneath the seat. So with that, I only fill the machine with water. I can put any detergent, any cleaner that I need to in these containers, and the machine's going to automatically mix it. Takes away the guesswork. It's more efficient and more effective for your operators, and you get better, consistent results. As we walk over to the other side here, the machine holds 75 gallons, and this is where I would fill it up into this compartment here. This side is my recovery tank. So the dirty water that is being pulled up from the floor, and again, they put a very large oversized hose just in the event you pull up any debris from expansion joints. I'm not going to have clogs, but it's easily removed if I have to. The recovery tank also holds 75 gallons. Very simple, the lid opens up. You've got another tray to catch any solid that may got sucked up, and then your dirty tank is down underneath there. When I'm draining the dirty tank, I have a very simple hose that pulls off. I can control the flow by squeezing and pinching off the neck, drop it down to the floor, gravity takes it out, and now I can get in there and very easily rinse it out. In the event that there is any heavy sediment that builds up in the tank, as you see, I can simply tip it down, and now I've got easy access for cleaning as well as routine maintenance underneath the machine. And the last part here is just these are the filters, easily accessible. The vacuum motors for my suction are right underneath that compartment. So as you can see, it's very easy to access all the routine maintenance on this machine, make it easier for your operators, your maintenance staff to access all the wearable parts from the main broom, side broom, filter, brushes, squeegees. All of these have simple removable latches So as I said, it makes it very easy to maintain the machine. But being that it's a combination machine, I am sweeping, scrubbing, but I'm separating the debris. That's the key to have maximum productivity, and it gives me the flexibility to just sweep or scrub. Last thing I'll show you is the way that this control panel is laid out. Very simply, what they've done is separated each function. So if I want to scrub, I simply hit one button, green around it and red, hit the one button, everything is going to automatically be set up for scrubbing, putting down water, and vacuuming, all within a separate pod. If I want to dry sweep, I have a separate pod for that, which turns on the main broom, the side brooms. I can adjust the down pressure. All that is within the separate pod. And last is raising and lowering the hopper. So it's a simple machine to train your operators. Each function is separated. I can do things independently, but if I want to do everything at one pass, I hit one button for scrubbing, one button for sweeping, and I'm ready to go. Our other features on this machine, you can customize down pressure, speed, how fast the solution flows. So as a supervisor, you have the ability to customize the machine based on your conditions. So as you can see, the SC7010 from Nilfisk Advance is a unique machine in that it is a sweeper, it is a scrubber, or it's a combination to do both at one time. It's hybrid because it's electric and it is a combustion engine. So it gives you the best of both worlds, available in all electric, LP, or gas, and it gives you the most productivity to sweep, scrub, or do both at the same time. For more information, give us a call. Caliber Equipment, 888-550-0945. And thanks for watching.